Now that we have looked at the cross-elasticity of demand, we can get a more comprehensive view of substitutes and complements. We know that when the cross-elasticity of demand is negative, the products are complements. They're used together as a bundle. The consumer is basically treating the two products as one thing. Peanut butter and bread go together. When you want a peanut butter sandwich, you need both and consider the total cost of both goods when making the decision. However, when the cross-elasticity is positive, then the products are substitutes, which means the two goods are used individually. It's an either-or situation for the consumer. If you're hungry, then you would buy a peanut butter sandwich or a tuna fish sandwich, not both. Now, when I use these examples, you probably already had a good idea of how they're related and how they interact with one another. Sometimes it's not quite so clear. What would you expect to happen to the quantity demanded of soccer balls if the price of music decreased? Are these products complements? Substitutes? Even if they don't satisfy the same need for the person using them, if they're potential gifts, then the person that purchases them treats them as a substitute. They both satisfy the need for a gift. That means the local sports equipment store may see a drop in sales if Best Buy offers a special on music gift cards. It's important to remember that when we use elasticity to describe substitutes or the price elasticity of demand to describe the impact of pricing changes, that we're dealing with a complex marketplace. And elasticity is a tool to help us understand the relationship between products and the choices a consumer's making. Elasticity is one part of a larger analysis. Understanding why the cross-elasticity is 2.3 is much more important than whether it's 2.2 or 2.3. One reason to focus on why is that market conditions are constantly changing. If we take an elasticity or estimate part of a demand curve, if we know why we got the result that we did, then we can anticipate changes. We'll be able to look at what's happening in the market, new products, changing preferences, social issues, increasing wages. And we could use that information to better understand changing demand. Another consideration is how we can influence these characteristics. As we have seen, if demand is inelastic, then a price increase will increase total revenue. We can use the same idea here and consider if there are good substitutes, then the firm will face a greater risk and be more dependent on the prices of those substitute goods. What we're asking is, how could a firm change the cross-elasticity of demand? Can a firm find a way to make their products stand out, to make it unique, to make other products a poorer substitute? If they can, then consumers will be less influenced by price fluctuations in other goods, and the firm will have a smaller substitution effect if the firm increases price.